Hello everyone, I am Jugal Pancholi, second semester student of Masters in Construction Engineering and Management at Faculty of Technology, SET University. In this portfolio, we are going to talk about the commercial plus residential project which we took for our second semester studio, which is construction project execution, monitoring and control. So talking about quality management, firstly, triple role concept exercise was done in which the roles and responsibility of each stakeholder was understood and it was observed that each stakeholder will act as a supplier, processor and customers during the project lifecycle. Based on that, a CPOC mapping was prepared which can be seen in this chart. Now for tools of quality, a Pareto chart was prepared for which various non-conformities was observed and their frequency of occurrence was also noted, and based on that the Pareto chart was plotted. So it can be inferred from the Pareto chart that out of 100%, honeycombing has the highest probability of occurrence, which is about 50%. Further, in tools of quality, control chart was also prepared, for which the average strength and the range of concrete cubes after 28 days was taken for various samples, and based on that, the X bar chart and R chart was plotted, which helped us to understand whether the collected data are well within the control limits or not. So after the analysis, it was observed that in both X bar chart and R chart, only one sample was exceeding above the upper control limit. Apart from that, all the samples were well within the control limits. Then Ishikawa diagram, which is also known as cause and effect diagram, was also prepared, for which the root cause analysis of bulging was done, and all the causes were divided into four M's, which are material, machine, manpower, and method. And the main cause which can lead to bulging was highlighted in circle for each and every M. Then the quality control laboratory was also analyzed, and it was found that for this project, it was sited in one of the residential blocks, and it was covered by a fabrication sheets and tarpaulin covering. The dimension of the QC lab was 6 meter cross 6 meter, and that of curing tank was 3.5 cross 2 meter. And it was observed that the QC lab and the curing tank was bit far away from each other. So the internal layout of the current QC lab was observed, and it was found that many areas of improvement can be implemented, and based on that we proposed a new QC layout in which the internal arrangement was changed and it was arranged in a well organized manner, and the QC lab was also shifted near the curing tank for easy accessibility. So the last exercise which was performed in quality management was cost of quality. So basically the cost of quality is divided in two major categories, one of which is quality management cost and the other is deviation cost. So in quality management cost, the prevention cost was calculated in which the cost of quality testing equipment was included, which is around 2,49,485. In appraisal cost, the cost associated for setting up the QC lab, the calibration cost of equipment, the third-party testing cost, and the salaries for the QC personnel were added. So in total, the appraisal cost is around 15 lakhs 19,251. For deviation cost, two non-conformities was observed, one of which was the water leakage in one slab, and other was the honeycombing in the beam. So the cost associated for the repairing of such kind of non-conformity was calculated, and the total deviation cost was about 1,546 rupees. Also, the rectification of this non-conformity was also observed on the site. Now talking about safety management, for which job hazard analysis was done. So for this particular exercise, hazard identification and risk assessment sheet was prepared, in which the four different hazards which we observed was analyzed. Their hazard categories, risk associated with that particular hazard was listed, and based on that, the probability of occurrence and the impact of that hazard to the project was rated. After which, the control measures to avoid such kind of hazard was also been proposed, and it can be inferred that if the control measures are implemented, the probability of occurrence and the impact of the hazard on the project can be reduced drastically. Now, all the hazards which were identified during our observation are shown on this slide. So, in the image on the top left, it can be seen that two of the laborers were working on a height for the scaffolding work without wearing any safety harness. So, to avoid such kind of possible hazard, the control measures which can be adopted were like false arrest system can be used or a guardrail system can be provided above the height of 2 meters. Then in other instance, it was seen that the improper rigging of reinforcement bar was observed during the maneuvering of reinforcement bundle through tower crane, for which a designated reinforcement crate should be provided to maneuver the reinforcement bundle, and the rigging angle while maneuvering such kind of heavy material should be also taken into consideration. Then, in other instance, it was observed that one of the labor was cutting the AAC block without wearing any PPE kit, and as seen in the image, the lot of dust particle was produced during the cutting of the block. So, to avoid such kind of hazard, only trained workers should be allowed to work on the machine, and the use of the PPE kit should be made compulsory. And if possible, the machine should be kept on a raised platform so that the worker working on the cutting machine can obtain a proper posture. For electrical shock category, one instance was observed in which the wires were seen in the contact of water. So to avoid such kind of possible hazard, the control measures which can be adopted were like the working space should be kept clear of the wires and cables, and the use of rubber mats can also be adopted. Now talking about cost management. So firstly, in cost management, the schedule of invoice graph was prepared, for which the cash inflow and outflow data from September 2020 to March 21 was collected, and the S curve for the project was prepared. Then for the cost statement, various arrivals, plant cost, and other accounting data was referred, and the labor cost, basic material cost, plant and machinery cost for various activities like concrete, reinforcement, shuttering was listed, and the cost statement was prepared. After that, a JCR, job cost report, was prepared in which the variation cost for concreting, reinforcement, and shuttering was calculated. We also perform risk analysis in the Primavera risk analysis software, for which 33 different risks were identified and their rating were given based on the parameter like their probability of occurrence, their impact on the cost of the project, etc. And based on that, the scoring was obtained for each risk as seen in the sample risk register. After allocating the risk to each and every activities which were listed in the software, distribution graphs were obtained for the duration and cost of the project, and it can be inferred that the deterministic probability for the duration was about 55 percentage and that for the cost was about 49 percentage. Now talking about the conclusions and key learnings through these various exercises. So from quality management, the roles and responsibilities of various stakeholders involved in this project was understood. The cost associated with the quality of the project like the appraisal cost, prevention cost and deviation cost was calculated. In tools of quality, the Pareto chart, the control chart was prepared and the cause and effect diagram for the causes of bulging was also prepared. In safety management, it was observed that the hazard of fall category has the highest probability of occurrence, and also the stricter implementation of safety method can be adopted on site. For cost management, the cost statement and the job cost report was prepared as per the actual site data, and also we prepared the schedule of invoice in the form of S curve for our scope of analysis. For project risk management, the Primavera risk analysis software was used, and the probability of the scope of work that the project will get finished with the decided duration and the budget was coming out to be around 50%. Thank you so much.